Dr. Don Longbottom, Senior Minister from Beatitudes Church. We have some special days coming up in church, and I'm particularly talking to you church members and church supporters today. We are beginning a process to evaluate who we are, who we want to be, and how we're going to get there as a congregation. The February 8th, Jack McPhail and Elizabeth Resnick will be with us. They are a couple of corporate consultants who I happen to be friends with and are going to help us in this process. And we will be talking on February 8th about who have we been, History Day. The reason we do this is because the history of a church, like the history of any organization, is very definitive and impactful in terms of what that organization is now and what it's likely to become. So we want to take a look back, and in my experience, and I've done this in many places, this is a very enjoyable endeavor, exercise. So we want to see you here on February 8th. We'll actually be starting the process in the worship service, as Jack and Elizabeth and I will be doing a three-way dialogical sermon. Now, they will be returning to us on the first Sunday in March to do not who have we been, but who do we want to be. We call that Mission Day. And the importance of this process is, and in asking the question, who do we want to be, is you're not asking the clergy. You're not asking the church staff. We're asking all the church people. We're not bringing a program that we think is the answer, and we want all of you to buy in on it. No, we're asking you what is the answer, because in a congregational church, the church is your church and God's church. The congregation is your congregation and God's congregation. So what do you want to see us become? And how do you believe we can get there? So we'll talk about who we want to be, and then flowing out of that, we'll write a new mission statement, which will eventually go before the congregation after a time of using it to see how it feels in worship as a litany on Sunday mornings. We will then take it before the congregation for a vote. So the bottom line is that what the church is endeavoring to become is defined by what the congregational people say they want the church to become. And then the follow-up to this is Pathways Day. You have who have we been, who do we want to be, our mission, and Pathways Day is how do we get there? And once again, the congregational people will be asked, what are the things that you're willing to do and that we can do together to accomplish the things that we wish to accomplish? And at that point, I invite clergy and staff and everyone to join in, because at that point, the professional expertise becomes more relevant. So I want to invite you to History Day with Jack McPhail and Elizabeth Resnick and myself, and this will take place on the 8th of February, directly following worship. Please come and join us. You will find it meaningful, and it will be very important to Beatitudes Church. The Phoenix, folks, is rising. God bless.